I guess this is where I get on my knees. I should have listened to Shades and bought NVDA. I'm such an idiot.
Confident that APLD is going to go to 100 in the bull run, because the behavior of this stock reminds me of Palantir. Palantir, I think it's even better than Palantir. I'll even go a step further and say it's better than Palantir. And the reason it's better than Palantir is because when everything was crashing, Palantir went from $45 to $5. And I can show you that. I guess this just became an APLD stream, but you can see in the past when we crashed really hard, it went from $45 to $5.84. That was the bottom, and then it went from 5 to 200. But the funny thing is, notice the difference. Palantir did not hold above the purple line. It tried and then eventually tanked. In fact, right now, as we speak, it's under the purple line. Palantir is under the purple line for the first time. It's staying and holding under the purple line since way back in the bear market of 2022. So it's been 4 years, and this thing is under the purple line. You look at APLD, and it's kind of crazy when you think about the fact that it's still holding. It's not only holding up above the purple line. It's not only holding up above it, but it's pretty extended above it too, right? If you measure it here, it's 33% extended above the purple line. That is crazy to think about. When you see all this crashing and this stock is still getting a lot of love that's holding it up, I think this is a sign of strength. You know, people might see it as a sign of weakness because it's just going sideways. It's technically been going sideways since October. Since the crash started in October, what's been happening with this stock? Technically speaking, it's just stuck in a box long term. It hasn't really gone anywhere. There are opportunities if you buy near the purple line, and then it pumps off of it, right? And it kind of looks like an ascending triangle. We'll do the due diligence. We'll do the technical analysis right now. But that's the thing that I find crazy, is that Palantir, when everything was crashing, it couldn't hold above the purple line, and it tanked really hard to $5. Meanwhile, APLD, everything's crashing. This thing is holding up above the purple line, 30% extended above the purple line, and it's been going sideways. I think APLD, and I think I said this before, I think it's the king of its sector, and people don't realize it. I think it's the next NVIDIA in terms of how it behaves. You look at NVIDIA, and you're going to see something very interesting. NVIDIA, since October, well, not even since October, since July, not even since October, since July, it's been stuck in a box. It's been stuck in a box. It's still above the purple line, but barely holding on. Barely. You can see right now, it's barely holding on above that purple line. Barely holding on for dear life there. But I would say this is still a sign of strength. There's a lot of stocks that are under the purple line. A lot of them are under the purple line. So the fact that this is holding up is a sign of strength, right? If this was weak, it would have tanked already to 150, 140, 130 like Palantir, but it didn't. It's still being held up by buyers. And so that brings me to APLD. The fact that APLD is behaving like this, it's behaving like NVIDIA, it's holding up above the purple line by 30%. It's actually holding up way more above the purple line than NVIDIA. NVIDIA is literally like about to tank under that purple line if it doesn't hold this week. APLD is still up here, holding up very well. And I could see this breaking out to 50. I still think that we will see 50. I think it's going to happen. I believe that very strongly. But we still have to respect that markets can still continue crashing, especially with Bitcoin today. Is it down 2K? Or it's down $1,200. We'll see. It does look like it's getting ready to come down. We'll see. We'll see. Bitcoin, unfortunately, if it doesn't hold, it's just going to drag everything down with it. So we got to keep an eye on it. But with regards to APLD, despite everything crashing, this is holding up so well. I don't see how it doesn't hit 100 very easily in the bull run. Because right now there's a lot of people just sitting on the side with cash, right? All this selling pressure is because people are scared. Because nobody wants to be in the markets when everything's tanking. Which I know which is stupid, right? Think about that for a second. People sell because they're scared, because they don't want to be in the stock market when everything is getting discounted. And good morning to, I can't even read that, two-wheel pursuits. For a second I thought that said two-wheel biscuits. That would have been funnier. I've never heard of two-wheel biscuits. But shout out to Two Wheel Pursuits. Good morning to you. But yeah, APLD, as I was saying, and I will continue to say and pound the table on this. If you want to make a lot of money in the future, in my opinion, not a financial advisor, I think it's APLD. I think you just dollar cost average into APLD and you will win long term, because we are going to need the infrastructure, data centers, whatever, power, whatever you want to call it. It's a necessity. That's it. It's like the internet. And it's not even for us to use. It's for well, technically it is for us to use, but it's for the robots to use. It's for the machines to use. It's for the AI to use. And obviously we use it to our benefit, to make things and to make our life easier. That's really what technology has always been. It's been about making our life easier, right? So I don't even use Google anymore. I just use Gemini or Grok, and I just ask them questions and they do all the research for me and spit out an answer. That's so much easier than me going one by one trying to figure everything out, doing research, hours of research sometimes. So technology has always been this way, but we need a lot of power now because AI eats up a lot of power. So I think people are still sleeping on this. APLD, I think dollar cost average, hold for 50 and then 100. That's my opinion. Could be wrong, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm insane, but there's just too many signs of strength here. I don't know who's buying that keeps holding this stock from falling below the purple line. It hasn't gone under the purple line, mind you. The last time it was under the purple line was way back in March 7 of 2020. Almost a year ago was the last time that APLD stock went under the purple line. And the funny thing is, when it did go under the purple line to a low of $3.30, that was nothing more than opportunity. So I'll leave it at that. I think APLD is it's going to be a winner long term. Like if you only have 10K to throw at something, I think dollar cost average into APLD. For now, short term, I'm waiting to see if it comes down to 30 and under. I still have the puts. I have two puts for $31 strike, or 31.50 strike. So I'm kind of just waiting to see if I get filled on that. But unfortunately, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I want this cheaper. I want this lower, and I think we can get it cheaper if Bitcoin's going to drag everything down again. Yeah. So this kind of does look like an ascending triangle on the weekly. So we would expect a breakout in the future. We'll see if that actually plays out. But if it's going to follow this pattern, we should see it come down to at least 30 again. And keep in mind, when this thing tanks, it tanks pretty damn hard, but it's also an opportunity. On the monthly time frame, this looks like a bull flag. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks like an insane monthly bull flag. Like this is, look at the pole and the flag, and I don't know. That's crazy to see on such a big time frame. Quarterly time frame, we just keep having quarter after quarter of green. Yearly time frame, we're trending. Again, this reminds me we just got the crossover on the white. Oh my God, we just got the white line crossing the yellow line on the yearly. Wow. Yeah, keep an eye on this one. I think this is a big winner long term. I'll leave it at that, guys. We'll move on to the next stock that I'm going to